about comics. Let's talk about comics. Let's talk about comics. Let's talk about
Hey friends, how you doing? It's Charles here to talk about a brand new comic, a #1 issue. It's from Mad Cave Comics. It's called Kill Train. This book, I'll give you a basic breakdown. It's in the future. It's in New York. There is an overpopulation problem, and the way that they solve this overpopulation problem is the Kill Train. It is a random, said to be 1 in 10,000 chance that one train will be picked for extermination. And you get introduced to this world first by actually experiencing what happens on one of these kill trains. And then we go to the scene of we meet our protagonist, this lady here. She's a writer. She just moved in with a friend and she's raising a daughter by herself, and she is not able to sell her writing, and she's really struggling and just kind of frustrated and over it. And in the background, you can hear the news talking about the latest kill train. And they're interviewing one of the official assassins that were hired to dispatch the kill trains. And there were whistleblowers saying that all the professional assassins had retired. They just walked off the job because they weren't being ethical and things were being done the wrong way, and that essentially the city just hired vagrants and psychopaths to just inhumanely do whatever they will to get the population down. And of course, the city officials were ignoring the problem, but she doesn't have time for that. The kill train is a reality. They try to time it to where if they're riding a train, they want to do it the day after one of the trains are dispatched. But they try to avoid it. And after she drops her daughter off, she is stuck in the city and figures, one thing I love about this too is that she decides, okay, I don't have the money to take a taxi. I don't have a vehicle. And she is walking toward the train station. And as she's going toward the train station, you see all of these floating thought bubbles of flashes of things that were said earlier that are causing her stress, that are causing her frustration about her faltering career and her relationship and all of this stress of being a single mother as she is going toward this train. And you really get the impression that she is just kind of giving up on life and saying, you know what? If I get on the train and it's one of the kill trains, it is what it is. I thought that was a very clever way of showing her state of mind when she decided to take the train. And she runs into a friend from college, and they haven't seen each other since then. And they're catching up on the train, and they're comforting each other. Oh, it's not going to be the kill train. They just had one yesterday, so they're not going to have another. And when they get on the train, and everything is going to plan until they notice one passenger says, they passed my stop. Then another passenger says that they passed her stop. And they realize the train is not stopping or slowing down. And that's when all hell breaks loose. I really like it. I like the concept. I like the world they created. They threw you in. You could tell it's the future from the way that they talk about things, from technology that we don't necessarily have yet, and they don't beat you over the head with it's the future. It's just part of what it is, and you're just thrown into this world, and it completely sucks you in, and they don't spoon feed you every detail of the plot. They let you figure it out yourself, like the mind state of her going to the train, the tension in the city, the overpopulation, the kill trains, the chaos of it all. This has been a damn good book. The art is great as well. From the first page to the last page, it's eye-catching. The writing is 100% solid. The team on this is, the writer is Olivia Arturo Briggs. The artist is Martina Niosi. Colorist is Simone D'Angelo. Later, Becca Carey. Editor is James B. Emmett. And, so it's a very, very solid team. And I think that this is a book that you want to get a hold of. It's a new comic book day coming up. So hit up your local stores. See if you can get Kill Train from Mad Cave Comics. And especially now is a great time and an important time to support smaller companies. And if you want to see more original stuff like this that you're not going to see from DC Comics or Marvel or Image, it's important that we let these people know with our money what we think of these books. And this is one it's gonna be well worth it. I can tell. So check it out at your local comic book store. And if you don't have a local comic book store, I always suggest my friends at Coffee and the Comic. They give you free coffee with every comic you purchase there. And if you're in Huntington Beach, you can walk in. And if you're not, like I'm not, you can go to their easy-to-use website, coffeeandthecomic.com. And they ship nationwide with great rates, and everything's packed securely. You can see on my Wednesday unboxings how securely and safely they send your package and promptly. So I'll see you next time. Until then, keep reading them books and get Kill Train while you still can. This is going to be a damn hit. I'm telling you. I'm out.